Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're taking a look at the boys behind the scenes of The Red Wedding from Kingdom Legendary War. I'm excited about this one. I really like looking at behind the scenes, especially of the boys and ATs from the show, because I have marathoned both at this point in time. So I'm very intrigued on how they develop this. It's gonna be good. Let's check it out. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. Fun. I love that he's telling him, here's where your energy is. Energy, energy. Hop off, Julian. That's a really great way to get somebody on the same page, is doing that right there. And I would like to own News tracksuit. It's a whole vibe on my color wheel. Wow. Wow. Slide. Twist. Slide. He takes the foot, brings it, and then it's an anchor point. And then he takes the other foot and brings it around the back, and then you untwist. Yeah! Very nice. 뭐였어요? 괜찮아요? Is it broken? I've been working out. They're figuring out the best way to do his part. I bet that tickles too.
오늘은 이제 제 파트 때 이제 나올 LED에서 제 그림자를 촬영하러 왔는데 임팩트 있다고 생각을 하는 부분이에요. 제가 생각하기에는 또 이번에 쓰이는 소품이 장미예요. 약간 이렇게 제가 장미를 부시는.
Why did I not notice that?
그런 파트예요. 지금은 안 부셔지지만 네. 예쁘게 봐주시고 그러면 2차 경연도 화이팅!
When does this happen? I didn't catch that. Like, but he caught that.
옆에서 볼 때 아, 참 못 잡으면 어떡하지? 2절 후렴 때 멤버들이 막대기로 이제 춤추는데 서로 전달해야 되는 거 있는데 전달이 안 되면 어떡하지? 이런 걱정하면서
I do as well.
제가 못 보겠더라고요. 그리고 거기에다가 불을 킨 상태에서 춤을 춰야 되는데 그것도 걱정이고
Fire.
로트 킹덤에 느꼈던 걱정들이 슬슬 올라오는 것 같아요.
Fuzz the space community. That's an interesting shirt. Tango.
예쁜 선들이 많아요. 근데 예쁘지만 빨라서 쉽지 않습니다. 네, 그래서 많은 연습을 하고 있죠.
여기에서 여기로 오는
그냥 이 정도 맞아.
Wow. Wow. It's foam.
한번 해볼까? 평소에 저희가 더보이즈가 이제 종이로 태우는데 거품으로 해가지고 손에 불을 붙여가지고 그런 퍼포먼스를 지금 맞춰.
I've never seen that before.
모르겠어요 지금. 아 여기 손에 물 묻히면 이게 물로 코팅이 돼서 뜨겁진 않는데 좀 털이 좀 탔어요. 공짜 제모.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they did say that's supposed to be on fire.
우리 케빈의 개인기가 생겼어요. 자 보여주시죠. 오 잘합니다 진짜.
He is.
돌려본 솜씨가 잘하죠.
Good one.
5, 6, 7, 8
Nice.
오늘 또 레전더리한 무대가 나올 수 있을지 저희가 잘해야 되겠지만 자신 있나요?
자신 있습니다.
제가 여러 각도에서 찍고 모니터를 하지만 이제 편집본이 나오잖아요. 편집본을 보고 소름 돋았어요.
It's really cool. Their set, I mean, their whole thing was really cool. I think some of the camera shot choices did not work as effectively as they could have, especially just even the very beginning one where it descends on the venue because you can see the flagpoles on the second floor. It's like little things like that that can make or break a ranking thing for people, but honestly, the ranking's just straight. There's just so many things that were off about that, in my humble opinion. It was just, on so many levels. Nice. Click. They all look out of focus. I understand that. That's really hard. Manual focus is an art form, guys. I love the art of autofocus. It's one less thing for me to worry about. I don't trust my manual focus.
이거 장난감입니다. 역시
Oof. It's a little sting. Meow.
줄을 이렇게 당기지 말고 이 느낌만 줘. 나중에 이거 그냥 빼버리게. 아 네. 이거 쓸 수 있어.
That's true. They don't really need to pull on the string because it's the same visual. NFL. He's got an NFL shirt on. If you don't know what the NFL is, it's the National Football League. It's a professional football league of America. Not the football soccer, but football where you take a ball and you throw it and people catch it. It's the opposite. It's so interesting when I see the NFL stuff like in these types of videos.
긴장됩니다. 그쵸? 잘할 수 있지? Yes.
Yes.
잘할 수 있지?
Ah.
한편의 뭔가 드라마 같은 전개를 이제 보여드릴 예정인데요. 진짜 몰입을 엄청 하실 수 있을 것 같아요. 한 씬이 뭔가 그 영화 속 장면 같은 그런 느낌을 표현해봐서.
It's interesting that Julian's is in English, but Kevin's is in Korean. It's just so fascinating, just these little details that you just don't think about. Do they have two different bibs? Habashasha! I feel like a magician. That is scary. Oh. Oh. I love the fascination. Oh.
옛날에 운동 시간에 약간 이런 댄스 스포츠 이런 거 배웠었는데 그때 열심히 해놓거든요. 그때는 약간 힙합하고 약간 방송한 뭐 이런 게 좋아가지고 지금 와서 이렇게 쓸 줄 알았으면 좀 연습을 해놓을 걸 그랬어요.
I know. I feel ya.
굉장히
For that particular lift, a lot of times you see people hook underneath the elbows. Not elbows, oh god, the armpits. That part. So you have a really nice strong hold.
리허설 때
You could do different ways, but that's like the go-to way a lot of times people use.
그때가 희열이 진짜 극도로 긴장감이 너무 심해지는 있긴 하지만 뭔가 극도에 또 이렇게 힘이 나오는 때거든요. 그때가. 그리고 끝나고 나면은 극도로 마음이 편안해지는 뭔가 최고치의 모든 단계예요. 진짜 긴장감 최고치, 편안함 최고치. 끝나면 이틀 남았는데 이 이틀이 빨리 지나갔으면 좋겠으니까. 마이크랑 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
부담스럽겠다. 보는 사람이. 안녕. 부담스다.
저희가 열심히 연습하고 준비한 만큼 좋은 무대가 나올 거라고 생각을 하고 즐겼으면 좋겠습니다. Yes.
그랬어요. 우리
Free society. That's giving a little bit of 80s energy, you know? I like it. little bit of Stussy. I just ordered a little raincoat. Not little. It's like this big oversized raincoat from Stussy. I'm curious about the material. I haven't owned anything Stussy before. We'll see. But that brand is one of the most, like, that brand is worn by so many people, especially in this particular niche and in, like, the, just the artist niche. You see it a lot. So naturally, I had to also give it a try. But I bought it on Poshmark. Oh. Ugh. There is something I want to note about this fire, is that they were upset that it did not get lit, right? When they ended up performing it. Let me implore and say that I personally think it would have been a really cool visual. Would it have affected the performance a significant amount in rankings? Well, rankings or whatever. I'm saying in general. I personally don't think so, because they've established the degree of setting fire off in the hand. Like, we're used to seeing a torch way more than we're used to seeing fire explode from a hand. Does that make sense? So I personally feel it would have been a nice little embellishment, but because they've already established that they've done many a times this fire explosion with paper, I don't think it would have made like this huge entertainment difference on the current individuals who are watching the show. That's just my personal take on it. Meaning, like, they can be encouraged knowing it's okay that it didn't happen. The other stuff they did was freaking dope, though. I really like the color grade of it. It's just fun. It was really, really nice.
그래서 그런 사극 말투가 사실 좀 뮤지컬스럽게 하려고 한 거거든요. 저희 분들이 가사랑 그런 무드랑 제 표현 같은 거에 좀 포커싱을 해주셔서 즐겨주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
You know what? This does remind me of something else. So, like, because I know so far none of my Road to Kingdom or Kingdom Legendary War reactions are able to make it onto YouTube, but I know this will, so I'm going to talk about it here. There was something that I completely left off when I was watching the episode, because they technically, spoiler alert, they didn't get any votes from any of the other teams in this performance. And what I find interesting is I'm curious as to why SF9 did not give them a vote, because they did their song. Like, for me, if I was in any of these groups, I would, out of sheer joy and honor that they picked a song, well, of course they had to, but like they picked a song that was us, I would vote for them because I'm loyal. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's so interesting that they didn't get a single vote. Because I feel like out of anybody to give them a vote would be SF9, but also too, theirs was a really, really great performance, so I know their ranking, how it went from 2nd to 6th, was shocking to everybody, including them. I also agree. That wasn't the only thing that was crazy about that whole time. But I digress. I really wanted to say that before I forgot, because I feel like I'd forget if I just waited until I watched the episodes moving forward. But yeah, I thought that was just such an interesting thought, and I want to hear your thoughts too, if that is of curiosity. Brainwash theory.
그런 동작이 있어요. 이제 이거를 주혁이 형한테서 건네자마자 바로 약간 옆돌기인데 이제 한 손으로만 옆돌고.
So like a one-handed cartwheel? Oof, that's heavy too.
그래서 좀 부담감이 지금 좀 솔직히 좀 커요. 그래서 잘할 수 있을지 너무 걱정이 돼서 사실 멘붕이지만 그래도 연습을 잘해서 실수 없이 사고 없이 좋은 무대를 만들도록 해보겠습니다. 잘 지켜봐 주세요.
The fits are so cool. Yeah.
골드색, 금색깔의 액세서리 포인트예요. 그래서 조금 뭔가 강렬하고 뭔가 딱 탱고와 잘 어울릴 수 있는 그런 포인트를 갖고 있는 의상이 보시면은 이렇게 여기 돼 있지만 아직 이쪽은 시향이 스타일리스트님이 굉장히 힘든 중입니다. 오늘하고 있을 때 열심히 멋있게
Most likely it's a base. They added the accents with the sleeves and then all of the embellishes, probably sewed them. one of my colleagues at one of the studios, that's what she's doing too. We have some costumes. Oh, that's dope. I didn't even notice that. With the fur. Like, that's really cool textile. But a lot of those types of beading and those types of embellishments, she has to do that with some costumes right now for one of our studios for Picture Week. So, very familiar with it.
다롱이 집이거든요. 다롱이 집 일부분인데 잠깐 가져왔습니다. 저희 이제 이건
다롱?
탱고잖아요. 그래서 탱고의 열정을 좀 나타내는 이제 레드
Yes.
붉은 계열의 아주 열정의
Passion.
딱 페인팅 되어 있고 아주 고급스러움을 뜻하는
Luxury. Tango is my favorite ballroom to watch. It is beautiful. And for me, the toughest ballroom style for me to do is waltz because of how isolated, but a different type of isolation is required within the posture. It is so tricky in muscle memory to understand for somebody who does ISOs on the regular. It's very different. It's learning another language. It's crazy. I love it though. It's so cool. Nice.
내가 아까도 말했다시피 제가 키우는 다롱이 놀이터를 좀 떼었어요. 지금 킹덤에 필요한 세트가 필요하다 해가지고.
Is that his dog?
어때요?
다롱이가 되게 호화롭게 노네.
네, 별거 없어요.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Is that his dog? And he's saying that his dog has all of these props at his house, and so he just borrowed it? That does make it a lot funnier. I understand. But if I'm wrong, let me know so I can laugh with you. That's funny if that's really what they were saying. Nice. And I'm assuming that whoever's filming right now, this is what they're sending to the production team. So they just replicate it. That's what my gut tells me.
연습한 보람이 있었어. 되게 잘했어. 되게 불이 붙었어요. 불이 붙었어요. 오늘 제가 이렇게 셋이서 남아서 계속 저렇게 남아서 상민이 형도 불 붙이는 거랑 연습하고 지훈이 형 저랑 계속 이렇게 연습하고 했는데 연습한 보람이 있다. 그냥 이제 늘 때문에 이렇게 나오면 돼. 됐다. 오케이. 내일 제발 1제발 음악 1제발.
Perfect.
왜 길을 그렇게 귀여워해? 작으니까. 마지막에.
Yeah, they're about
오. 반대로 샀거든? 훨씬 머리가.
They're about the size of my ears. I have small hands, feet, and ears, though. What is he shooting off? Is that an... Is he actually shooting arrows? Nah. Oh. So he has to go off of his movement. What a great partner. Nice. Little elbow cartwheel. Sometimes people are very fearful to do those because they're afraid they're going to hurt their elbows. But if you place your weight in the right part of your arm, just right over here, you're going to be smooth sailing and you'll do fine. So good for him for being able to figure that out. Those are cool arrows though. Cool.
이제 고난이도 기술들을 다 성공시켜서 실패한 적이 없거든요. 그래서
Way to go.
잘 될 것 같고요. 잘 돼야 될 것 같아요. 파이팅.
저희가 드디어 내일이 2차 경연 날입니다.
벌써 다가왔는데 눈 깜빡하면 지나가겠다.
그렇겠죠? 이게 경연 준비하는 시간 동안은 시간이 진짜 안 가는 것 같아요.
진짜 맞아. 저희가 길면 2주, 짧으면 일주가 아닌데 진짜 한 달 정도 뛰었죠.
맞아요.
A week and a half. Okay, I was curious because I was watching AT's is a week and a half. So that would be 7, 10, 11 days, which is still crazy. The turnaround time for these. Crazy. The discipline on this. I'm shocked that a lot of groups aren't able to put like 100% of their time into it, but still produce what they do. That is wild to me. SF9 shocked me the most in Challenge 1 for that exact reason. They barely rehearsed together and they were clean.
꽤 컸는데 잘해야죠. 네, 맞추니까 뭔가 조금 더 자신감이 생긴 것 같아요. 그래서 잘 하고 옵시다. 오케이. 자, 어떻게 할 거예요? 부탁드리겠습니다.
자, 이렇게 2차 무대 준비가 끝났습니다.
Yay!
우리가 했던 리허설 중에서 제일 잘했던 것 같아요.
이제 내일 이제 경연 시작이잖아요.
네.
내일을 위해서 이제 한 달간 노력을 했는데 정말 많은 분들께서 이제 같이 열심히 해주시고 우리 더보이즈 멤버들 모두가 열심히 한 만큼 내일 잘하고 오겠습니다. 진짜 주연이가 이런 하잖아요.
아, 탱고. 네, 맞습니다. 탱고, 저도 처음으로 해보는 스타일인데 쉽지가 않았어요. 이런 자세를 하는 게. 근데 이제
Posture is very different.
많이 이렇게 연습을 해서 또 새로운 스타일의 모습을 보여드릴 수 있을 것 같네요. 네, 내일 많이 기대해 주시고 우리 여러분들의 응원이 필요합니다.
예, 기대 많이 해주세요. 그럼 내일 봐요.
안녕.
안녕히 계세요.
네, 저희가 이제 SF9 선배님의 이제 오솔레미오를 하게 되는데 일단은 정말 너무
It is.
재밌는 노래여서 저희 멤버들이 예전에 연습하면서도 많이 따라 부르고 그랬던 거고요. 근데 이제 저희가 이제 무대를 편곡해가지고 멋있게 꾸미게 돼 있어서 너무 영광이고 내일 본방 잘할 수 있게 화이팅하고 오늘의 연습에 이제
It was great. I really liked it.
가서 이제 숙소 가가지고 이제 빨리 자가지고 되게 좋은 컨디션.
I put theirs honestly on par with AT's for different reasons. I really liked how both of them did theirs. 안녕.
네, 저희 이제 끝났습니다.
Yay, lie on the floor.
거예요.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. My mistake.
경험을 하는데 오늘 최종 리허설 어땠나요?
매우 만족스러운 리허설.
맞아요.
저희가 이렇게 만족스러운 리허설이 거의 없었던 것 같아요.
정말 만족스러워요. 앞으로도 저희가 남은 경연에도 좋은 무대 보여드리니까 많이 기대해 주세요.
D-1인데
네.
내일이면 여러분들에게 멋진 무대를 보여줄 준비가 전부 다 될 테니까
네.
많은 기대와 사랑 부탁드립니다. 안녕.
안녕.
지금은 잠깐 밥 먹는 시간입니다.
Oh,
저희는 지금 피자하고 치킨을 시켜주셔서 먹고 있습니다.
looks good.
잘하고 있어. 치킨 좋은 다이어트야.
Yeah, it's perfect for diets. Fried chicken is freaking good.
꿀꿀 같네요.
Pop off.
딱 이 한 조각만 먹어야겠다. 피자를 먹을 때 항상 제일 작은 조각 원래. 왜냐면은 저 한 조각 먹는데 시간이 진짜 오래 걸려서 다양한 종류를 먹으려면 제일 작고 빨리 먹을 수 있는 걸 골라야 돼요.
They'll eat it all.
항상 빨리 먹는 방법은 접어야 돼요. 그래야지 조금 적어 보여요, 피자가. 적어 보이고 빨리 먹는 효과가 있습니다.
추가 꼬다리 먹을 때 나 피자 세 조각 먹어.
I think his is my favorite outfit. It's so cool. So cool. I really enjoy these behind the scenes. They are very fun, super enjoyable, and I feel like I learned just 1 to 2 new fun things about the set, and it helps me appreciate, be inspired, and just see their work ethic, because when I tell you the turnaround time for this is insane, it truly is. For the set builds, I feel like the whole team, those who have to make all the props, those that have to do all of the costuming, like that kind of mess takes time. And so I'm just so impressed, because I know for me, I can empathize at least on like the costuming side, on the prop side, especially with a lot of my colleagues that I work with. We, a lot of times they do most of the grunt work. I do a lot of the technology side of things, where they're making props for sets, for different routines that we have in our showcases or for our Christmas shows, and it takes a long time to do those things. Just painting that huge prop, building it for starters, and then painting it. Painting it, it's definitely going to be a 2-coater for sure. You got to do a primer, and then you got to put your coat on. Like, that got to be some really stout paint. You know what I mean? So I really empathize with just the full team effort on getting that done in like 10 days. Oh my God. You know, and also kudos to, you know, the turnaround time on even getting the ideas to know what to even build or what to even make. Crazy. And it really does showcase creative stamina on all fronts, especially if they have the same people working week after week on this. That's just, whew, man, shout out to them. Wow. I am excited to continue looking at these behind the scenes as they showcase them to us. I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to be doing in the next challenge. Rankings, not so much. I'm really not a fan of how they've been ranking the show at all, and I know you guys knew that. I'm learning that very quickly, just how like crazy it is. But we're getting through it together. Patreon's really helping me because I know I'm technically behind compared to everybody else, but I'm enjoying it. If you want to see my perspective on the actual episodes and when I did the analysis initially, it's on Patreon, ready for you to watch and enjoy and discuss with me. Hopefully I'll get it on here, but who knows with YouTube and Mnet, boo to them. But anyway, I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.